A shocking revelation has rocked the political landscape of New York, leading to a major shakeup within the Republican Party. The recent exposure of racist and anti-Semitic group messages has sparked a wave of controversy and action. It all began when Politico released a series of messages from young Republican groups across the country, revealing an alarming culture of hate and insensitivity. Participants in these chats, including members of the New York State Young Republicans, were caught using racial slurs and making light of gas chambers. The impact was immediate. The New York Republican State Committee swiftly voted to suspend its Young Republicans group, recognizing the severity of the situation. Ed Cox, the Republican Party chair, emphasized that such vile language has no place within their party or its affiliates, especially given the group's already questionable management. But here's where it gets controversial. One of the accused individuals, Bobby Walker, recently appointed as chair of the New York State Young Republicans, is alleged to have described rape as epic. In a group message, he expressed concern about the potential fallout if these chats were ever leaked. Another key figure, Peter Giunta, the group's former chair, took things a step further. In a message sent in June, he threatened that those who voted against him for a Young Republican National Federation leadership role would be going to the gas chamber. The fallout was swift. Giunta lost his job as chief of staff to a New York State assemblyman, and others involved in the group thread faced similar consequences. The Kansas Young Republicans organization also disbanded on Tuesday after leaders were exposed for using the N-word in their group chat. In a statement, Cox criticized Democrats for their perceived lack of condemnation of political violence and highlighted that senior Republican state leaders, including Representative Elise Stefanik, had spoken out against these messages. A senior advisor to Stefanik described the comments as heinous, anti-Semitic, racist, and unacceptable. However, Stefanik herself later took to social media to call the story a hit piece, sparking further debate. Giunta, in his defense, apologized to Politico but also accused people of conspiring against him by leaking the messages. Giunta resigned from his role with the club last month, amidst budget problems and reports of extravagant spending, including a lavish Christmas party. A state Republican official told Newsday that disbanding the group provides an opportunity to restructure with new leadership. This incident has sparked important conversations about the responsibility of political organizations to foster an inclusive and respectful environment. It also raises questions about the role of leadership in setting the tone and holding members accountable. What are your thoughts on this matter? Feel free to share your opinions and engage in a respectful discussion in the comments below.